Blokes, they'll try and cook everything at once in the microwave. They'll start balancing like baked beans on top of a potato, and then on top of that microwavable bag of mixed veg. You know, you press a button, suddenly your food looks like a fucking motorcycle display team in there. But it's food, it never trained at the Chinese state circus. After a while, that bag of mixed veg gets all hot, starts to droop, it's up against the glass. You can't leave anything in your microwave too long, it goes mental. Porridge is the worst. You know, you leave porridge in your microwave too long, it starts fucking climbing over the bowl at you, you know? Which is really weird, because that's what you do when you start to eat it. Fuck, that's hot. See, I love it. I love it when women put hot food in their mouth. Because as soon as women put hot food in their mouth, they start waving at it. I don't know what the fuck does that do? So if you went up in a ball of flames and went, ah, she'd go, why? Making us paranoid. Everyone's like, blokes, you know this. You know when you come out the station late at night, you ever done this? You caught yourself walking behind a woman, you start to get suspicious of yourself. You're walking behind her going, she's gonna think I'm an attacker. You know, to look less suspicious, you cross the street. Look, I'm not an attacker. I'm not an attacker, I'm crossing the street. And you say to yourself, how does an attacker walk? I don't want to walk like an attacker. I'm not an attacker. Then you say to yourself, fuck, I'm on my own, I'm gonna get attacked. Ah! She's running, screaming, you're chasing her, trying to explain, no! It worked out, I got 2 months, it's all right. My wife always does that. Whenever we're going out the door, do I need a coat? Do you think it's gonna get cold later? Do I need a coat? Oh, just a minute, love. Yeah, as you can see by the isobars just sweeping in from there. How the fuck do I know? What, fucking Met Office? Oh no, women never take a coat out. No. They don't need one. No, they've already got one. It's lovely and warm. I should know. It's called fucking mine. Because you know when you're out and they start doing all that shit, you know? Fuck, do you want me coat, love? And they're going to their Titanic Kate Winslet on a piece of driftwood routine. No, I'll be all right. Oh, yeah, love, have me coat. You know the one I brought out for me to keep me fucking warm. She's always adjusting her bra, my missus, putting everything in place, you know? Fracking, I call it fracking. Blokes are the same, they're always shifting it, moving it. You all right, boys?
Yeah.
You ever done that? You'd be walking down the high street on a Saturday through Birmingham, suddenly get a pube caught in your pants. Fucking hell. You don't want to attract the attention, so you start doing all that shit, you know? I think that's how ballet was invented. You know, years ago, some bloke was walking down the street doing all that shit, you know? Somebody went, well, what is that? I call it the Nutcracker Suite. At least when blokes are telling you something, you get a bit of adventure, a bit of fiction, because they have to look good in the fucking story. Blokes always talk bullshit to make themselves look good. You'll always have a bloke at a party surrounded by people going, so there's 12 of them, yeah? So I thought I'd go for the big fella, like you do. How comes you're always mid-story like that at a party and from nowhere you'll hear your wife go, no, he never. Do that. They wait and they pick their moment. You're just about to look brilliant in your story. So I had a trial for England once. No, he fucking never. He's lying again. And they produce all the fucking evidence. A screen comes down, projector. There he is on the screen, look, talking shit. Do you think Moses was at a party once, you know, and he said, I've been up the mountain, the Lord gave me these commandments, and he said upon to me, and his wife went, no, he fucking never. You know how he gets. Burning bush. My wife keeps telling me where she's going, She's just nipping up the shots, just popping up the toilet, nipping, fucking popping everywhere she is. Women have their own time and dimension and no other fucker knows. What's a nip? What the fuck's a pop? Is a nip faster than a pop? You know, is that a nip and that's a pop? I wish they'd tell us, because my wife does it all the time. We'd be driving through the high street, she just gets out of the car and fucks off. I'm just nipping in here. Don't be fucking nipping anywhere. I'm on a double yellow line here. What am I going to tell the traffic when she starts nipping out a ticket and popping on me fucking windscreen? And I'm turning into me dad. I'm turning into me fucking dad. My daughter is starting to bring boyfriends into the house now, you know? That's the difference between you and your wife. Your wife's like, give him a chance. I'm like, yeah, I'll give him a fucking chance, yeah. I'll give him a fucking chance. As soon as your wife walks away, you're left with this lad. You know, you're going, I know where you're here, pal. I know where you're fucking here, pal. You're here for the very reason my daughter's here in the first place, so I fucking know! You're more depraved than he is. You know, everything he does, he's guilty. Hello, Mr. Evans. Hello, Mr. Evans. What kind of disgusting fucking language is that? Can I take my coat off, please? He's stripping off already! See, that's the difference between having a daughter and having a son. Because if you got a daughter, before he turned up, you were with your daughter going, now listen, mate, look, I don't want no funny business with this lad, all right? But when he left his house, his dad went to him, hey, son! Give her one for me. Yeah. Why does your dad say that? Give her one for me. Fuck off, get your own. That would freak a girl out as well. If you was with a girl and you went, oh yeah, that's for me, dad. You know? And my brother said, if I got the charm. To be fair to my wife, it's not all menial work she gets me to do. Sometimes she'd be on her way out the door and she'd go, Illy, any idea what the roads are like? I'm like, yeah, just a minute, I'll just nip up to the fly in the sky. Well, there's a 5-mile tailback on the B402 after a frozen food lorry jackknifed at Junction 9. This is Lee Evans with the traffic and travel, brought to you by How the Fuck Should I Know? Women are amazing, because they can tell when we're lying. Now, they must have another sense or something. I don't know what it is. They can tell. So how is it that you go into Boots and hit that makeup counter, you taking anything that woman says from fucking Laboratory Garnier? Anything she says, and will this make my hair shiny? Oh, yeah. It's fucking nail varnish, you know. So if Laboratory Garnier says so, then it must be true. We should try that one. You still watching that football? Yeah, Laboratory Garnier says it's good for me arse. They love all that stuff, women. They do. They love, like your wife will go to a salon, right? Get covered in mud, head to toe, right? Pay for this. They fucking pay for this. But if you try and come in from the garden like that, she goes fucking mad. But it's a salon, fucking 50 quid. I could pelt her with shit for fuck all. What? That would be abuse in a court of law, but you call it chatois from Ghana. Fucking pelt me with it. Played Spot the Difference with your wife? It's fantastic. She goes out, gets her hair done, comes back in and goes like, ah, da-da! You're standing there going, now I know this one. She's like, oh, fuck you. You're like, no, I got it earlier, you had a really happy face, now you got a fucked off one. Men never ask. You've seen sperm in the womb, haven't you? They're like, no, I won't ask, it's up here, definitely. It's like when you break down. All women know it's a technical thing, it's an engine, you need the right advice. But blokes go like that, oh, no, love. Let me have a look. Pop the bonnet, love, let me have a look. And that's what they do. Blokes, they lift the bonnet and they fucking look at the engine. They go like that. Yeah, it's fucked. Then you got the lads' night out. You'll always have a bunch of blokes at the bar going down in one, down in one, down. Because whenever pissheads sing, it's always that same tune. Down in one, down in one. And whatever they're going to do next, I'm going to the bog. He's going to the bog, going to the bog, going to the bog. I'm going up the bar.
Let's go to the bar, go to the bar, go to the bar.
I'm going home.
He's going home, going home.
I'd like to see that bloke Gareth Malone from the series The Choir take on a bunch of pissheads, wouldn't you? OK, let's try Yesterday by Paul McCartney. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Yesterday.
Yesterday, yesterday.
Have you noticed pissheads always want to sing about how you're getting home? Have you noticed that?
You're going home in the fucking ambulance.
It's all right if you're an ambulance driver, you know.
You're going home in the fucking ambulance.
I am, actually. How the fuck do you know?
Is that your psychic or something?
It's always the same with pissheads. It's great all that singing about how you're going to get home, but they never offer any helpful travel options home, do they? You're going to catch a 903 to the station, then get on the mainline express service to Doncaster unless there's major engineering works, in which case you're advised to change to a road placement bus service. Blokes do that other one, you know when they put hot food in their mouth, blokes who do that sharp intake of breath. Suddenly he starts talking fucking Klingon, you know? Your wife's sitting with you at the dinner table.
What's that, love? The Enterprise is coming past the source.
Women on phones, they can talk for fucking decades. They've got that cordless thing going here. They're still doing stuff around the house. They're like fucking DJs, you know? They go... Everything is how you're feeling with ladies. You know, they ring up and go, how you feeling? How you, me feeling? You feel... Men, we can't do that. We're not allowed to show our feelings. We can't ring up our mate and go, John, I just wondered, how you feeling?
Fuck off. Easy, fella.
We're not allowed. Women in phones, though, my wife, fuck, don't get me started. Our phone will ring at 3 in the morning, my wife will look at it and go, who's that calling it this time? I don't fucking know! If I knew that, we wouldn't need the bloody phone. You know, it's like phones. You ever called the wrong number? They're always in, aren't they? You got the wrong number. That's what they always say. Why have we always got the wrong number? You might have the wrong fucking house.